Hello, I am Lucca Farberoff, and this is my story, Tomorrowland, by me, Lucca Farberoff. Now, for a show of hands, if you've been to Walt Disney World before in the Magic Kingdom, right? Show of hands. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm only counting here. Okay. Okay, so you might know that there's a little area in there called Tomorrowland, which is a land of the future. That's not in that guy. Okay, now one more show of hands. Raise your hand if you've seen the Toy Story series. Yes. More people than the Disney World thing, I think. And okay, and you know that in that series there are aliens called Little Green Men, or LGMs, like this one. You know, ooh, that fly, you know those guys, right? This is based on both of that. And that's my poster right there. Now, time to start. I would like to dedicate this book to my cousin Jonathan, since he listened to my first version of this book, and my teacher, Miss Tanya, because unlike last year, she actually let us do actual stories for our publishing party, unlike 4th grade. I would also like to thank Walt Disney for creating the Walt Disney Company in Disneyland, Roy Disney for creating Disney World and carrying on his legacy, Michael Eisner for making Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, which has a lot of influence on that too, John Lasseter, Pete Docter, and Steve Jobs for creating the Toy Story movies and Pixar. Yeah, I think it's time to get started. Chapter 1. Once upon a time, in the future-ish. It was a dark and quiet night at the Magic Kingdom Park in Walt Disney World, while the janitor was cleaning up the park. He was cleaning up in Tomorrowland without warning. Something weird appeared in the sky. He thought it was nothing, and suddenly, whoosh, lights flashed, winds blew, lights flickered. The attraction just stopped. The janitor stopped in his tracks. The object in the sky got closer and closer and closer and closer. It was a spaceship, a UFO, a flying saucer. Please take me with you, pled the janitor. Suddenly, the doors opened as the spaceship landed, and 2 little creatures came out. This is Alien and Sushi, 2 alien best friends from another planet who came here to explore the wonders of Earth, or something like that. Okay, once they arrived in Tomorrowland, they were hungry. After all, you'd be hungry too after traveling 4.2 billion light years. So they decided to go to the lunching pad to eat, not launching, lunching. After they had some delicious mac and cheese, they decided they needed a tour guide to learn about their new fabulous home. So they went to the robot tour guide station to do just that. They swiped in their intergalactic credit card, then this happened. Hey, I'm Sheba, said the robot tour guide excitedly. Here's some information you need to know about Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland is run by batteries that have been grown with the growth rate. So that means it makes things bigger than what they are. On a second note, can I be your friend? Alien and Sushi were fascinated and agreed that they should be friends with this Sheba character. This is her right here. As all 3 went back to the spaceship to sleep that they no care for parked in the marquee sign, they walked past a wanted poster for a bad guy, a villain, a nemesis. This is Eric, an evil scientist that was made evil because aliens have ruined his life and taken away everything from him. This isn't everything, but this is just some examples. Aliens took his teddy bear, his allowance, his toys, his bed, his ball, his plant, his sofa, his science experiment, his diploma, his wife, his house, his mortgage loan, his $1 million inheritance, his reading glasses. You get the picture. But he will get his revenge. Okay, this is them. This is Alien and Sushi landing in Tomorrowland with the janitor. Surprise. And this is them meeting at the lunching pad, meeting Shebot and the Eric poster for $1 million. Who thinks that's a little too much for a wanted poster reward? Okay, chapter 2. Failing in the future-ish. The next day, Alien and Sushi woke up ready to start the day. They decided they needed to get a job, so they asked Shebot for the open jobs available in Tomorrowland. There are 2 open jobs at the present, said Shebot. Okay, said Sushi. Give us one of them, said Alien. So the first job they tried out for was rocket control tower operator at Space Mountain. They went to their job the next day and got seated. Everything was going just fine until Alien accidentally said rocket tower control 13 instead of 14. This might seem like a small, insignificant, mistake, but it caused the rocket to start zooming towards the rocket tower window, and then the window broke and it went zooming through the control panel, and then Alien and Sushi were hanging out through their lights, zooming through Tomorrowland. The rocket was about to crash into the Tomorrowland Expo Center, where dangerous science experiments were going on during a kindergarten science fair. Then, kaboom! Trademark Lucca Farberoff invented that. Kaboom! Obviously, they were fired. So they decided to try a second job as time travel assistants. Time travel assistants at Excess Technologies. This time they knew they had a chance. It was so simple, even a mouse can do it. They met at Excess Technologies, where the employees experimented with time travel and teleportation technologies. Alien and Sushi needed to pour just one little tiny drop of uranium to the machine every hour. But guess what happened? Sushi was too enthusiastic, but 5 full cans, cans that are this size, per minute. You can see how this turned out. By the end of the experimentation, there were 21 different aliens from different timelines, including ours. Once their bosses got everything under control and sent the 20 aliens that are not supposed to be here back into the time continuum, you can guess what happened next. Obviously, they were fired. Again. Man, I can't believe we couldn't keep a job, said Alien. I know, said Sushi. Okay, what are we not good at? Don't worry, guys, said Shebot. I'm sure we'll get a job tomorrow. After all, tomorrow is Tomorrowland. Okay, and here's them crashing into the Tomorrowland Expo Center next to Space Mountain. And this is them at Tech Technologies with different aliens. We got our normal alien, we got Stone Age, we got Caribbean, we got Frontier, we got 1900s, we have fanny pack and headphones and tourists, and we have 3031 robot, I guess. Okay, chapter 3. It's tomorrow-ish. Alien and Sushi woke up the next day and decided to take an early morning stroll to Tomorrowland. As they were walking by Star Command, they saw a poster for help wanted. They got in, got briefed and recruited, immediately on the spot for the next mission. The mission is quite simple, said SIR, or Sir, the mission brief specialist robot. The evil scientist Eric has stolen Tomorrowland's battery source. Without it, we'll be out of power. In fact, there's a chance that the entire Magic Kingdom could be out of power. So what are your names? Asked Sir. I'm Alien, said Alien. I'm Sushi Foodian, said Sushi. Okay, Mr. Foodian and Mr. Alien. In order to retrieve the batteries, you and a group of little green men, or LGMs for short, will go to Planet Z, where Eric's secret hideout is. You will retrieve the batteries and get back safely in the best star cruiser we have. The best one available, anyway. The XP-37. Oh, by the way, aliens and LGM. So they went off to Planet Z. There were no accidents up until this point. Everything was going just fine. Fingers crossed. They quickly corrected all the batteries one by one until the job was done. conventional rhyme. Then all of a sudden, Eric arrived. Oh no! Cried all the LGMs except for Alien. As they flew off the planet, the only ones left were Alien and Sushi, and that's because they didn't have a jetpack. Gulp, said Alien as they ran to the XP-37. They got their energy ray blaster from the cockpit and then, wait, said Sushi. What's your evil plan anyway, Eric? Well, you see, Eric replied, I need the big batteries to charge my Zappinator 2000. Once it's charged at 100%, I can use it to zap anyone I choose. Whoever gets zapped by it will be mind-controlled forever and do my bidding. This will make sure aliens will be gone forever. Oh, okay, said Sushi. Can we continue the scene? Okay, said Eric. Without hesitation, Alien and Sushi used their power ray blasters to take away energy away from the batteries that were charging Eric's ship. But it was too late. Eric already captured them in a rope trap, even though they're in space. Said Eric, as he flew his ship back to the Magic Kingdom. Now I've got you. Eric flew back to the Space Mountain Space Controller, you remember earlier in the story, to launch his invention. This isn't going so well for us, said Sushi. Yeah, I don't think this will be a happy ending for us, said Alien. Then Eric turned on the computer and it said, machine going off. First, this is them battling Eric. This is them at the XP-37 trying to take away the batteries, and this is Eric there. Anyway, the machine turned on and said, Zappinator 2000 going off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Chapter 4. Meanwhile, in the past-ish, Sheba was baking some muffins in Alien and Sushi's spaceship. Then she decided to go out during the day. Additionally, you need to know this bit of information since I'm the narrator. Shebot and the rest of the tour guide robots, and basically every single robot in Tomorrowland, are solar powered. Why? Naturally, because it's always sunny in Florida. But today, Shebot is feeling rather weird, and was weird and foggy today, so Shebot was rather low on power sources. Then she decided to go check out Johnny Ray's Starlight Cafe when she checked out some breaking news on the TV. Dun, 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 dun. This is WDW News, Walt Disney World. There have been reports of an evil dude named Eric who has been stealing batteries from Tomorrowland. That's why it's so cloudy and foggy today. Random stranger, said the news anchor to a janitor. How has this affected you? Well, said the janitor, it didn't affect me as much as last week when a UFO landed here and 2 aliens came out. It's important for you to know, as the janitor said, as the news anchor said as she was interrupting the janitor, that the evil dude named Eric has stolen 2 aliens named Alien and Sushi. Sheba let out a loud gasp like this as she realized what she needed to do. She had to save them. You, said Sheba, give to a stranger, give me your jetpack. Then Sheba flew out of the restaurant to save Alien and Sushi. Meanwhile, back at the rocket control tower, let's see, where were we? Blah, 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 blah. Well, for us, said Sushi. Yeah, yada, 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 happy ending for us, said Alien. Machine going off in 10, 9, 8. Sheba was going at maximum speed. 7, 6. She's getting really close. 5, 4. She just checked in her fast pass, her dash pass, and her lightning lane to get inside Space Mountain. 3, 2. She was almost there. 1 crash. Sheba broke the window, and the window was broken for the 2nd time that week. And she quickly landed on the computer and stopped the countdown. Then she duked it out with Eric, and of course, she won. Hooray, Alien and Sushi said as Sheba untied them. Alien said, I can't wait to see how everything turns out. This is WDW, Walt Disney World News. It's Johnny Ray's Starlight Cafe with the janitor, again, random stranger, and Sheba's baking muffins with her gloves. And this This is Shebot defeating Eric. This might look a lot similar from an earlier picture. Right here, yep. Look, they're almost the exact same. No, wait. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Chapter 4.5. The end-ish. The next day, everybody met up at the Tomorrowland auditorium. The president of Tomorrowland and the Grand Councilwoman came up to speak. We are gathered here today, said the Grand Councilwoman, to celebrate and honor the bravery of Alien, Sushi Foodian, and Lily Shebot. She gave them medals as the crowd hollered and cheered. Yay! Hooray! Give them medals! I'm only here because somebody forced me to. I didn't vote for you anyway. I really like all the celebration, said Sushi. Yeah, said Alien. Too bad we still couldn't get a job. Then the Grand Councilwoman said, actually, Alien and Sushi, would you accept the new job to become the heads of Stock Command? What, really? Said the both of them. Yes, you could start tomorrow, and by that I mean today. Hooray! Said Alien and Sushi. So, asked the president of Tomorrowland to the Grand Councilwoman, what will happen to the old head of Star Command? Oh, no worries. We'll demote Buzz Lightyear. He needs a break. That means there's going to be an open Space Ranger slot. We could use a special robot who defeated Eric in that position. That's me, said Shebot. So Shebot gladly accepted the new position to become a Space Ranger. As for Eric, he won't be trying to get his revenge again in a while. Not because he's serving time in the Frontierland jail. Or jail, depends how you say it in Wild West spelling. Jail. And this is the crowd hollering and cheering. The end. Now, I would like to thank you all, parents and teachers, that's basically it, for coming to the presentation today and listening to my story, Tomorrowland, and everybody else's, like Ocean by Eli.
To eat some breakfast or brunch, depends if you already ate.